So boys, we're back to Real Men React. How the hell are you doing? This is probably one of my favorite songs of all time, at least in recent memory that I could think of. And this is To Be a Man by Dax. He just released our remix with Darius Rucker. So we're going to check that out. Make sure to use code RMTS at Gfuel and RMTS20 at Manscaped. They're not just sponsored videos, they sponsor me. They want to support us and what we do here. So make sure to go give them some love. Make sure to click those links and all of that stuff and kind of go get them checked out. So that way they continue to work with us and love us and everything else. So go check them out. We're going to have some fun here. To Be a Man by Dax and Darius Rucker.
Myself, I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide.
I like, even though that this is just a remix, they didn't just add in the section with Darius Rucker. They filmed a brand new music video and everything else. This looks beautiful. And the audio is just as crisp and just as clean as the last one. Ooh, dude, it's such a beautiful song.
Right inside that home. Being a man is what you make it. You can't always live up to expectations. You try to please everybody while you struggle, so you fake it and end up out of balance, compromising situations. As a good man, do what he should, man. I'll give everything he has and do everything he could, man. You might find yourself feeling all alone inside a house you built that you don't recognize as home. And that's what my daddy told me, and I'll tell my son the same. Now that I'm older, I relate and I actually feel his pain. He never cried, he might have lied, but he did not complain. And he said, son, one day you'll have to do the same.
Damn. Dude, they're bringing storytelling back into music. I don't like his, not necessarily a rhyme scheme, but his lyrical scheme for man, 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 every single couple lines there. That kind of felt out of place almost. But a lot of that shit, man, everybody kind of feels, especially as a guy, when you become a dad and everything else, or even if you don't, there's still that kind of expectation there within relationships and stuff like that for you to overperform and kind of just be excellent in that way. And this song really kind of stuck out to show that. But this verse Darius Rucker gave is fucking fabulous. It's fucking fantastic. Absolutely amazing. We're going to go back a little bit because, you know, this line was big to me. It's not about, nope, that's another line there.
Being a man is what you make it. You can't always live up to expectations. You try to please everybody while you struggle, so you fake it and end up out of balance, compromising situations. As a good man, do what he should, man. I'll give everything he has and do everything he could, man. You might find yourself.
That's kind of the breaking point of this song that I think a lot of people didn't understand the first time. Was, as a man, you have to give everything you can. There's going to be times where you don't have 150%, but you still got to give that 100. You still got to give that 80. You got to give every single ounce that you have left. Just that way everybody else around you is okay, comfortable, and content. As much as they can be, at least, even if things are a struggle. It's amazing to kind of just watch and understand exactly what's going on here and kind of put these pieces together that not everybody fully understands. That is one of the hardest things to do, is understand that you should receive the value of your life from the people that are showing you that you're valuable, not just from the expectations you put on yourself.
Feeling all alone inside a house you built that you don't recognize as home. And that's what my daddy told me, and I'll tell my son the same. Now that I'm older, I relate and I actually feel his pain. He never cried, he might have lied, but he did not complain. And he said, son, one day you'll have to do the same. I get emotional when I stop and think and I look around. the county lines of my small town. I think about all the men out there who feel like I do now, who are screaming on the inside but won't ever make a sound.
And that's such an important thing for you to tell your kids and stuff like that as you grow older, whether you're a mom or a dad. A lot of dads on TV and stuff are the bumbling idiot who just gets drunk, who just sits there and hangs out and everything else. And nobody fully understands their pain. Maybe even the mothers don't. But they're definitely understanding a little bit more in society nowadays. But when you give everything else for everybody else, you become extremely burnt out. So when you go through and you come home, that availability to the people around you isn't as available like it would have been if you were told, oh, well, you don't have to give everything to everybody. That's not how you do things. So then we're being told, oh, dads are bumbling idiots. And then the dad that comes home is exhausted, falls asleep on the couch with a beer in his hand. It looks exactly the same. So it becomes a stereotype that gets perpetrated by everybody and gets shown by everybody. That's why we're struggling in the way we are right now. That's why a lot of guys are struggling in the way they are. Because they're like, this isn't me. But I have to give everything for everybody else just for you guys to be okay. And then you don't have the support of the household anymore. So everything's just kind of getting fucky. Obviously, that's just the blanket kind of statement, not just the base. But
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our sun is our horizon, and our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. So they can't let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed, all the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle and ask for help, try to pull themselves out of hell, then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do it themselves. It's the circle of life. As a man you provide, they don't know what you're worth till the day that you die, and that's when they start crying. Then move on to a man to confide in. That's why we feel we can't hide ourselves. We can hide ourselves. We don't expect you to understand. We just hope we can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and you don't care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home. That home. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home.
I didn't think I was going to say this, but I actually like the remix more than the original. Holy shit, Dax, you fucking killed it, man. You absolutely fucking killed it. End all be all of fucking shit right now. Beautiful fucking song, Dax. Make sure to go use code RMTS at checkout at Gfuel and use code RMTS20 at Manscaped. Go show them we love them. Show your dad you love him too. I'll see you fucking next time.